All right, stand by. 5, 4, 3, 2.
So we have the honor to have with us Mike Manatos from the Hellenic Initiative, who this year is the Grand Marshal. Welcome and congratulations for this beautiful recognition.
Thank you. It's an honor and a pleasure.
How do you feel that all this work that you do all these years has been recognized, and the Hellenic Initiative as an organization has been honored with the title of the Grand Marshal of the Greek Independence Parade?
So the mission of the Hellenic Initiative is to unite Hellenes around the world, to preserve and promote Hellenism and invest in the future of Greece. And that's really what today is all about, right? It's preserving and promoting Hellenism, celebrating Hellenistic ideals, celebrating the pride we all have as Greeks, but also looking to the next generation, which is a big part of what the Hellenic Initiative does as well. It finds Greek Americans who are off the radar, who aren't in church, who may not be at this parade, and brings them into our events and immerses them in Hellenism. That's loud.
That's the exciting part of the parade. And please tell us more about the work you do at the Hellenic Initiative.
So THI was started during the crisis. In 2010, Greece was on its knees. Some of the most successful and philanthropic Hellenes from around the world got together, created a fund, but most importantly, created for the first time ever a trusted, transparent, and impactful way to give to Greece. Because there are a lot of people in the United States and other countries who wanted to help but didn't know how, didn't know if the avenues that were out there were trusted. Now we've created a team on the ground that vets these organizations. There's an application process, a vetting process, and clear and concise reporting, but most specifically, every dollar we raise and send to Greece impacted in humanitarian aid or economic development. So now we've been around 13 years and we're looking for the next 20. We're growing in membership, growing in regions. We have obviously the headquarters in the United States. We have chapters now in Australia, in London, Canada. We're looking to expand to Abu Dhabi, Switzerland, and other places around the world. But there are so many Hellenes outside of Greece who've done well and want to give back to Greece. THI is the mechanism to do that, and it's a movement uniting Hellenes from around the world to do so.
And what are the challenges that they change every year, right? So what are the future planning you have for the Hellenic Initiative?
What are the few what?
The future planning you have for to deal with challenges that happen. You mentioned before COVID, for example, something unique for the humanity all over the world. But now, for example, we have AI, which is an opportunity, but might be also at the same time, if it's not used properly, as a challenge.
Right.
So is there something you do for the younger generations? Do you have any programs that you devote?
We do. We have a lot of great programs in Greece that focus on exactly these kinds of things. Our crown jewel on the economic development side is a program we started with Coca-Cola called Regeneration. And what we do is we go to Greece's best and brightest as they're nearing the end of their education, looking to get a job. So many are leaving Greece because they can't find a well-paid job in their industry. Regeneration fixes that. We go to them, we say, look, we have relationships with the top 3 companies who do what you want to do. We can help train you for your interview, we can help place you, we can help mentor you throughout the process. So we've kept in country some of Greece's best and brightest. Now over 5,000 have stayed because of this THI Coca-Cola Regeneration program. But it's a challenge to find these students, provide those opportunities for them. And then there's a challenge here with that generation in the United States. Every ethnicity, I'll speak specifically about the United States because that's what I just know so well, is as they reach the 2nd, 3rd, 4th generation, 1/2, 1/4 Greek, they become more assimilated. And it's really our challenge, particularly of my generation, to help the next generation appreciate Hellenistic ideals and values and principles as I do. And so this new leaders program that we have of Greek Americans 35 and under, they're flocking to it. They're showing up at the events that we do. And in that room are rock stars in their industry who are otherwise off the radar. Unfortunately, they're not in church. They're maybe not at the parade. They're not at the national Greek or American organizations, but they are proud of being Greek, and they want to meet other successful Greek Americans. So that's what THI is providing, but we need to build on that. We need to provide them with more content, with mentorship and the like, to help them thrive and succeed and therefore come back to Hellenism.
That's very important, and that's why your organization has been awarded. It's a pleasure to have you here, and thank you so much for this amazing interview.
Thank you for the opportunity, and thanks for all that you do to promote and preserve Hellenism.
Thank you so much. So let's return back to the parade.
You're going to do Kimmy.